anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life's a wonderful thing as long as I hold on to the string. I'd be your silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go, let it go, let it go. I got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a wonderful thing as long as I hold on to that string. I'd be your silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go, let it go, let it go. I got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? Hey, what a world, what a life. Hey now, I'm in love.
It All Starts With You is a show where we're going on a journey of self-discovery and exploration. This platform is a place for women who are transitioning and transforming. Hi, I'm Eileen Lemelman, licensed clinical social worker and psychotherapist. We are embarking on a trip together where I will be interviewing experts and extraordinary women such as you and me. Let's start the show. Hello, 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 my ladies, my dolls, my friends. This is It All Starts With You, and I'm your host, Eileen Lemelman, here with my good friend, JayCee Driesen. Oh my goodness, welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back. Yes, you do have the world on a string.
Oh my God, right? And it's quick. It's quick and to the point, right? Quick song.
Quick song, but it says it all.
Thank you.
Have the world on by a string right now. You have some amazing, exciting news to tell us all.
I do.
Come on, let us know. We're so excited.
Life is crazy these days. You know, you never know. What is that? Life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Well, here we go.
Okay, Forrest.
I have I have my own talk show that's going to be coming out on August 18th, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. And I'm so excited. And it's going to be right on this platform with the Brooklyn Cafe. And I mean, this is just amazing.
This is
right?
So exciting. So you heard JayCee's voice. You know JayCee's voice. But what you might not know is that she is so funny and such an entertainer. And so that's going to be the perfect platform for you.
It's going to be fun. I mean, the tagline of the show is actually born to sing and talk. So it's, you know,
right.
And you never know what you're going to get.
No.
You never know what I'm going to sing, and you never know what I'm going to talk about. You got to tune in.
That's right. That's right. Hey, keep us on our toes at all times.
Exactly.
And also one other exciting bit of news.
Yes. Well, this just happened because it's been on the back burner since March of 2020. But my JayCee Driesen group cruise is now going to be sailing on the high seas on the Royal Caribbean Odyssey, which is March 11th, 2023 to March 19th, 8 nights. It's going to be a fabulous cruise. It's my group cruise, and you can get all that information on my website, which is jayceedriesen.com.
So if you were at the least bit excited about her voice and what she's saying, you can expect so much more on Thursday night and also on the cruise. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having me. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Thank
you.
You.
All right. So as you know, the affirmation today is we are writing stories all the time. And this is just a new chapter, and you could have a new chapter too. So listen, we're going to go to commercial. My sponsors are beautiful people, and we're going to watch the commercials. When we come back, we're going to have celebrity chef Lenore Nolan-Ryan tell her story and her new chapter. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Kathy Mela is a dream resuscitator. Kathy breathes life into women leaders by showing them how to resuscitate their dreams, regain their sense of purpose, be more fulfilled in their career, and find balance in life. As a keynote speaker, author, coach, and mentor, Kathy brings a level of expertise to empower women to know their true value and believe in their own possibilities. Through intuitive, heart-centered listening, Kathy uncovers the magic just below the surface to breathe life into your dreams. Contact Kathy at kathymela.com or call 954-249-4379.
Patti Shotwell, the insurance lady, is a retirement planner and an independent broker. Assisting people of all ages with health insurance and life insurance, Patti is a retirement specialist helping the senior population with Medicare, long-term care, legacy, family security, and nest egg protection. From health and medical, income and savings, final expenses and estate planning, extended care, and long-term care, Patti focuses on educating clients and on making sure that questions are answered and problems are solved. For more information, contact Patti at 954-540-7850.
Integrated Chiropractic Wellness Center is a leading Boca Raton chiropractic office professionally committed to enhancing human health and fitness, increasing performance, and rehabilitating injuries through management, education, and service. At Integrated Chiropractic, Dr. Fearman enjoys treating families, children, pregnant women, athletes, and patients of all ages, ranging from infants to the elderly. And to schedule an appointment, contact Dr. Lindsay Fearman Snyder at www.integratedchiropracticofboca.com or 561-826-3808.
Everyone has a story to tell, and I want to hear yours. I'm Eileen Lemelman, host of It All Starts With You. Our stories are a unique way to appreciate, understand, and respect each other. Your story of transformation in life and business serves as an inspiration for us all. I'm offering you a platform to highlight your powerful message and journey. Contact me, Eileen Lemelman, host of It All Starts With You, at itallstartswithyou.live. I look forward to connecting with you. Oh, hi there, ladies. We're back. And today, I am so honored and so excited to have a very special guest. I met Lenore Nolan-Ryan not too long ago, but you know when you meet somebody and you just make that instant connection? Well, that's what happened with the two of us. We just were simpatico. We were just birds of a feather, as I said to her today, this morning. And we really have the same philosophy, the same approach, and she is just an inspiration. She started as a celebrity, as a chef, as a cook, as a restaurateur, as an entertainer, as you know, someone who does all kinds of entertaining with food at age 19, and she hasn't stopped since. And so we are going to follow her journey today, and we're going to learn all about her secret sauce, how she really just stays so enthusiastic, so plugged in, so excited about the next chapter of her life. And I'm saying next chapter for a reason. Okay, so with no further ado, let's welcome Lenore Nolan-Ryan. Hello, Lenore.
Hi there. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
I am so happy that I finally got you on the show.
I know, right?
I know, it's so, because you have so much to offer all of us. So much. First of all, your life story is so interesting.
It
so
is.
Yes.
It is.
So, let's find out what led you to this moment right here. Like, what were some of the steps that took you to this moment at this time?
It really started very young. It started very young when I could see how my mother and my father and my whole family enjoyed each other. They loved to cook. We always had fun. We entertained a lot. We went out to dinner. I could see that brought happiness to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Food
does, and it creates memories. And that's what I wanted to do.
So it was more than just the food. It was creating memories. It was creating happiness and joy.
Yes.
It was really providing for an environment for people.
Yes, and that's what I love to do. I love to do that in my cooking school because I see people coming together like in a team building event where, they used to be sitting with each other in a cubicle and now they're chopping and slicing and dicing right next to each other, and they know that my grandmother or their grandmother or father loved things with garlic, and they just learn about each other. And when they go back to the office, there's just a little more simpatico synchronicity between them.
Yes, because you're doing something that humanizes you.
Yes, exactly.
And you
food.
have, food.
We all eat, don't we?
We have that is its own language. Food is its own language, right?
It is its own language. I'll always have a job. I'll always be cooking.
Yes, yes. So I know you mentioned something about your cooking school.
Yes.
So talk to us about what that really looks like, and why should we go to cooking school?
Well, everybody eats, right? Everyone eats, and everybody, whether they like to cook or they don't like to cook. I think that people that say they don't like to cook, it's because they have fear. And when you come into my cooking school, fear stays outside. I want you to cook with careless abandon. Recipes are only guidelines. If you like a little more or you like a little less, and as my mama always says, if it doesn't turn out, make a reservation. So when you grow up like that and you live like that.
Yes, I know, right? That's the way to go.
If it's something that you really don't like, then it's a big story about how it got there. And you're much more apt to tell stories about not how great something was, but how, the pot blew up and everything landed on the ceiling.
Well, I remember you told me a story about when you were cooking with Julia Childs.
Well, yes.
And I think that's such a precious story. Could you share that with us?
I would love to share it with you. So here I am in San Francisco, and I have a cooking school, a catering company, and a restaurant. And when the cookbook authors would come into town, I would always be the one that they would call to set up the stage so that there would be whatever recipes were in the cookbook, they would be setting at the table with them as they're signing their books. So I had done this a couple of times with Julia Child. And one time she said to me, Lenore, I want to come and see where you cook. So I said, okay, next time you're in town, and I knew that would be in about, because she was then going to be doing another something with Macy's. So she was coming, and she said, I want to come. So, here I am in my kitchen and, very attentively nervous. So here she pulls up in the car.
It's Julia Child.
It's Julia Child, right? So she pulls up. My husband walks her into the kitchen, and it's all beautiful, and we've scrubbed and everything is shining and pretty. And I'm making what I'm going to be presenting with her book signing is a tarte tatin, which is a beautiful upside down apple tart. So it's ready. I'm going to turn it out in front of her, but I think I left it in the pan too long. Now, I've made this 100 times. And so it didn't come out, and it didn't come out. And you know, I'm banging and tapping and banging and tapping, and she's laughing like she does when that's just exactly how she speaks. And so she said to me, Lenore, there's no mistakes in the kitchen. She goes, we just chipped it all out. She goes, get me some eggs and some cream. And she went over to the stove and she made this beautiful custard. We whipped up some cream and we made tarte tatin parfaits.
Oh.
And it was as beautiful for the signing, and I learned such a valuable lesson. There are no mistakes in the kitchen, and so there are no mistakes in life.
That's a beautiful lesson. Listen, life is not about this, right?
No.
There's ups and downs. How do we, I mean, the old saying, how do we make lemonade out of lemons, right? And
right.
that's exactly what she taught you. Isn't that beautiful?
It is, and it's the same thing that my mother always taught me, because she would say, if it doesn't if it doesn't work out or you don't like it, make a reservation.
That's the same.
And it's the
same
same attitude.
What is the most important lesson or advice that you ever received? I know Julia gave you something very important, but what else, what else did you ever get that was so valuable and important?
You know, I grew up in a wonderful family. My mother was sincere and genuine and just a bright star. And my father was the very same way. Oh. And when I was a little girl, the favorite thing that I loved to do, my father had casinos, is when I was a little girl, I would love to sit on the roulette table and he would spin me around.
Oh.
And he would spin me around, and he would spin me around
toy.
my playground. Yeah, exactly, because Daddy owned the casino, so we could be anywhere and do anything. So he would spin me around, and he'd say to me as he was spinning me around, Lenore, love makes the world go round. Let's give it a whirl. Oh. And you know, I heard that my whole life. And you know, then time passes and you're in business and you're doing what you're doing and you're getting married. But those things are memories. And those memories are what allow you to take risks. Never say no. You know, my motto is I'll never say no and I never close. So you can call me at any time. I'm always on call.
Oh my goodness.
So you just take risks. Don't be afraid.
So as you're talking, you know, you use the words joie de vivre very often. And that's the epitome, right, of joie de vivre.
Yes, yes.
Just this love of life.
Love of life, and just embrace it. You know, even your fears. Love your fears, because your fear will take you somewhere that you haven't even dreamed of yet. Love it. I don't think we need to push it away.
So what's your fear? What fear do you have?
That is a very good question. The fear that I don't have enough time to do everything that I want to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm 69 years old. And I've got so many things that are on the back burner. It's always food related, that are on the back burner. So now they're all coming forward.
So talking about being 69 years old and, you know, this fear that you won't have enough time, but you're doing a lot.
I am doing a lot.
You're doing a lot.
With the help of others that are right there in the audience.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, I know. Well, we spoke about this earlier, that we can't do things alone. We're not supposed to do things alone. We were not wired to do things alone.
You're right.
We're wired to be in community. We're wired to be in connection with other people. So tell me what, at 69, you are doing now. What's coming up for you now? What are you doing now? What's on the back burner and on the front burner?
And on the front burner and on every burner that I have in my beautiful Viking stove. We've got a...
Oh, I'm jealous.
Come on over, we'll cook together.
All right.
And all of you too. Come on over.
Let's do that one
All
day.
right, we're going to do I'm starting a new YouTube cooking channel.
Oh, beautiful.
Instagram. That's going to be the new view.
Okay,
And
like
it will
Instagram
be
Live?
like Instagram Live.
Okay.
And then we're doing TikTok,
Oh.
which is, I mean, you know, it's all related, but, you know, I didn't grow up like
No,
this.
neither did
you know,
I.
I'm still using that old-fashioned calendar where I have to write everything
Yes,
in,
yes.
but I can do it all, just not all at the same time.
Well, you know, you bring up something very important, and we're going to talk more about what else you're doing, but I just want to notice this and make a
Okay.
note of this.
Good.
That, you know, we're talking about getting on different platforms, social media, that Lenore and I didn't grow up with,
No.
right? We grew up with a typewriter and carbon paper. We didn't grow up
And whiteout.
in whiteout, right?
You don't even know what that is, do you? You do.
But we are really, and I think that's a fear that a lot of women
Yes.
have, a lot of people have in order to move forward. They don't know how to use the social media, they don't know how to use technology. And, you know, so that keeps them really back.
Right.
Did it hold you back?
Well, it did, but then again, going back to my memory of, you know, all the good advice that I've ever had, all you have to do is ask someone. And it's okay not to know everything. It's okay.
That's right.
Just ask someone. Gather intelligence. Gather people around you, and they may not have the answer, but they may know someone to ask for the answer.
That's true. That's so true.
Community.
Yeah, community, and really having the knowledge to ask for the resources.
Yes.
Because if that's how people are successful, when they reach out for resources to help, because we can't know everything.
I don't know everything.
You know?
I don't even know if I want to know everything. I say, just like, tell me what I need to do and what my deadline is, and I will be there in front of the camera, whatever you need me to do. Help me with the back end.
And the other part of that we really want to mention is that that's what keeps us young. Learning new things. That's what creates new brain cells. Every time we learn something new, we're really lengthening our life.
We are, absolutely. That is really a very good thing to say, and it's a good thing for me to remember. So, I do need to know everything.
And if you don't, you know who to ask.
That's right. I'm coming right over here because I've seen you kind of circle around here like a whirling, working your magic, and I'm going, wow, so impressed.
Oh, thank you. But you know, that didn't just happen, right?
Right.
That was like what we were talking about this morning, jumping in and taking risks.
Right. Take a risk.
You know?
What's the worst that can happen? It'll be a great story to tell while you're having a fabulous meal that you've cooked yourself.
So talking about being impressed, I am impressed by something that you're doing. And I'm blown away by it, actually. So you're writing a book with Jack, with the very, very notoriety, however you say it. How do you say it?
He's
Well, he's very famous. He's very famous.
He's very famous.
He's
right.
like I think he started the whole spiritual movement because he wrote Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Yes.
Jack Canfield.
Yes.
That was like the first kind of
That's
spiritual
the first one that
book that
right.
I read.
That you could see on a coffee
Yes,
table or a
yes.
bedside.
How did you get with Jack Canfield?
You know, I'm so blessed because with the help of Jack and his team, I am going to, well, you know, my goal is to have a New York bestseller. And this is going to be a cookbook memoir. So all of my memories, they all center around food and my life's lessons. So I was kind of putting this out there, and all of a sudden it popped up on Facebook. Be with Jack Canfield. I went, really? Click, click, click. It came about. I was interviewed. I asked to be part of this whole experience, and he said yes, and the team said yes. So with Jack Canfield's help and guidance and his whole team, of which there are many, you know, I'm going to be able to finish this book.
So you see what happened? you were on either email or social media. Something popped up.
Exactly.
Spoke to your soul.
It called me. I couldn't stop. I think I called Wendy right away. And
Wendy Blum-Weiss, that is.
I called Wendy right away. I have a calling. I can't stop. Okay, sleep on it. All right. I couldn't sleep on it. I had this calling all night long.
Yes.
I said, all right, I'm going to ask to be interviewed. And they interviewed me and they accepted.
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait
So,
to read that book.
right?
So it's going to be a memoir intertwined
With recipes.
With recipes.
Yes. Yes. And life's lessons, as we were talking about with Julia. You know, that was a life lessons, that there are no mistakes.
You know, I read a book like that many years ago. Ruth Reichel, I think her name was.
I love Ruth. I love Ruth.
she
Gourmet
wrote-
Magazine.
yes.
Gourmet editor
And
of
she
Gourmet
wrote a
Magazine.
book like that with memoirs and her childhood, which was not like yours, twirling around in love.
Right. Love makes the world go round. Let's give it a whirl. Now that, you know, that's a truth.
Yes.
That's a truth, no matter what you're doing.
Yes.
You know, you can be cleaning, you know, fall in love with your kitchen, love your kitchen. I bring my kitchen flowers. Kitchen, here's some beautiful
I
flowers
love
for you today.
that.
Now, work your magic when I'm in you.
I love that. You bring your kitchen flowers. Isn't
And I
that
do. It's
beautiful?
right in here.
Yeah.
I bring my kitchen flowers.
It's almost like this tribute to your parents, I
Yes,
think, when you
probably.
bring flowers to the kitchen. And so, you know, for me, chicken soup was always, you know, my most memorable, you know, brings me right back to my childhood. But for you, what is that one recipe that brings you right back to
Well,
your
I think
childhood?
I think I have two. My first memory of me actually cooking is standing on a chair at the stove in Miami Beach. That's where we lived. I had my little Campbell's soup apron on, my Campbell's soup hat, and Mom is showing me how to stir the figure 8 with tomato soup.
Oh my
And then she'd get these little herbs and she'd put them in her hand and she'd go, now you have to just break the dryness and that will bring out all the oils of flavor. Poof. Stir the figure 8. That's my first.
That's beautiful.
That
I
is
love
my
it.
first memory.
So we're gonna have to end way too soon. It just feels
We
like
have
it
so
was
much
like,
to talk
we
about.
have so much to talk about. Well, that only means you have to come back
I will.
because
Thank you.
this was the most amazing, you know, show. The most amazing 25 minutes or a half an hour with you. It was just beautiful.
Great. And I brought you some brownies, you know.
Oh, okay.
I brought you some
Could you hand
brownies.
us the brownies, please? Because I want to try it before we end.
Thank you.
And while we're testing the brownies, where can people connect with you to go to your school or
Oh,
use
thank
you
you so
as a
much.
chef or, you know, cater some sort of, you know,
I would love
event?
to give you my
Thank
website.
you. Okay.
These are my Mile
oh, look,
High.
you make this beautiful with a
Mile
I'm gonna use
High.
my
No,
fingers.
just use your fingers. Mile High brownies.
Okay, let me taste.
Okay.
Oh
They're
my
not
God.
like any other
No.
brownie, right?
They're so unexpected. That creaminess
The creaminess
inside.
and that little kind of crunchy
And
top.
crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside. It talks to all the textures that I love.
It does. And it's not too sweet, but you do taste the chocolate.
It's so delicious.
I've been making these since my restaurant in San Francisco.
Oh my goodness.
The one Julia visited.
Wow. So if you want any of these, if you want the brownies or if you want to connect with Lenore, get her to cater something for you or go to her school or just connect with her so that
Just
you
connect
know
with me.
you know what's going on with her, where can they go?
We will share a memory together.
I love it.
So you can go to Lenore Nolan-Ryan, and I'm on the Galt Ocean Mile, 3311 North Ocean Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. Or my phone number is 954-491-2340, and my website is LenoreNolanRyan.com. Now I also have a Facebook page called The Sultry Palette.
Oh.
It's a group where we all share recipes and ideas and information, everything to do about loving your kitchen. So that is the Sultry Palette on Facebook. So please come and join me there.
Great. So here we are at the end of another show. How amazing was my show today? We had 2 seasoned women who are following their passion through every chapter of their life. And you saw it here. We have some really unbelievable launches, some unbelievable new exciting things happening for JayCee and for Lenore. So remember, this affirmation for today is, I am the author of my story, and it's not finished. This is merely another chapter. And join me next week, my ladies, for another chapter that will sure to excite you and inspire you, because it all starts with you. You have been watching It All Starts with You. New and exciting opportunities are ahead of you. You are creating your own destiny. Until we meet again, my friends, it all starts with you.